Hey everybody, Willie Schmidt here. If you don't know, I've been a fan of Nite Ize products for a long time. And you might not be familiar with the Nite Ize name, but I can almost assure you you've used some of their products. You just might not be aware that it's their products or how broad their product line is. Whether I'm hunting, camping, or just backpacking, some of their products I carry with me all the time. They're invaluable and I don't leave home without them, to be honest with you. So I thought I'd go over some of these and explain them and kind of give you a brief rundown. The first of which is their headlamp. This is a Radiant 300 headlamp. As the name implies, it's 300 lumens of power. There's several settings and it's rechargeable. So there's a high and a low setting on a spotlight, a broader beam, high and low. And then for you hunters out there, there's a red light, which obviously doesn't spook game as much. It's great. It has an illumination here, green when you're fully charged and has plenty of power. If it starts running low on power, it turns red and you just know it's time to recharge the battery. They've got a full line of their line of Innova flashlights. This is their T4R. It's great. Again, it's rechargeable. It comes with a micro USB or charging cradle, and you can charge it from your car port, or you can charge it from a standard 110 outlet. This one's got a high beam and a low beam on it. Some of their newer ones actually have more settings, including a red beam, which is great for hunters and when you don't want to get that blinding night vision and still see where you're going. That's phenomenal. Another one of their lighting products is the Radiant lantern here, and it's a great thing to keep in your camper. I keep one in my car, and if weight's not an issue, I take it on my backpacking hunts and I'll hang it from the top of my tent. It's a pretty powerful little unit. It's rechargeable. Micro USB here, but it also has a USB output, so you can charge your cell phone in a pinch, or your GPS unit, or anything else that can charge from a USB port. But it's pretty powerful. It's got a high, medium, and low setting. Comes with a clip here, and I use one of their SBNRs, and I'm able to clip it to the top of the tent, a gear line, anything else. It's a great lighting tool and great to have on your camping and hunting adventures. One of my favorite products from Nite Ize is their SBNR. It's a little, essentially carabiner, but it's got shape of an S. It's got two ways you can clip onto it, and this has their slide lock system, where you slide these little rubber tabs down, allows you to open it, close it. Once you lock it, you slide these back up, and your item's locked in place. They come in a ton of different colors and different sizes. These are aluminum. They don't add any weight to your pack. I clip some to the outside of the pack so I can clip a water bottle or a hat or anything that I don't have time to stuff in my bag, or maybe my bag's full and I want to just clip some things to get to my camp. But you can see a blue, an orange, a coyote tan, lots of different colors. These are not all of their sizes either, and these things are something you should always have in your pack with you. The other one I feel the same way about is their gear tie, and their gear ties are what introduced me to Nite Ize. They're essentially have a thin metal center surrounded by a rubber outside, so it's waterproof or weather resistant. It's not going to rust. It's quiet. I take my rattling antlers, wrap them up on my backpack with these. I'm quiet when I get in the stand. They've got small ones for cord management. Everything in here from like a 6-inch for cord management or some small things that you want to wrap up. This is a 32-incher for some of those garage projects or something big around your camp. And everything in between, again, tons of colors, tons of lengths. These things, I keep them in my car, I keep them in my camper. You never know when these are going to come in handy. And sometimes you don't even know you have a use for some of their products, and all of a sudden you're putting it to use. It's phenomenal. There's a gear organization system, gear line, that uses a couple of their products. It's got their gear ties on the end. You can clip it to tree limbs. You can clip it to a line from your tent. You can clip it inside your tent, and then use these SBNRs. These are their plastic ones, non-locking ones that you can hang gloves, hats, clothing from, anything else, just to organize your camp or your hunting space. This is a shorter one. They come in several different lengths. And again, this is something that you can just throw in all of your essentials that you're taking on your outdoor adventures and just help keep things organized. It's also a great way to dry things out. If they get wet, hang them up in the sun and the breeze. These things are going to dry really quickly. And last but not least, one of the newest products that Nite Ize has is their runoff bag system. They've got a bunch of different sizes. These things are truly waterproof. They won a ton of awards when they launched these about 2 years ago. They've got their True Zip waterproof zipper. This is not water resistant, it is waterproof. So anytime you want to keep water out, keep your electronics dry, your hunting license, your phone, anything like that, that's great if you want to use it as a toiletry bag or something that has liquid in it and you don't want it contaminating or getting wet everything else in your bag. It'll keep the liquid in there if it were to spill or burst. But they have tons of different sizes, everything from the small wallet size for your wallet or small cell phone, maybe your key fob on your truck that you don't want to have get wet and malfunction, mid-size, and a large packing cube. These things are money. I think if you're out and about and you're going in the elements on a boat, worried about anything, you need these in as part of your arsenal for gear. So in light of my relationship with Nite Ize, been working with them for a number of years, we're going to do a little giveaway. Some of every one of these products I just reviewed is going to be in the giveaway. And all you need to do is follow the directions at the bottom of the post and follow along. And we are going to be giving away a package worth about $375 at the end of June. So you owe it to yourself to go check niteize.com out and see all of their products, and then make sure you follow the directions, register, and hopefully you could be the lucky winner of some great Nite Ize gear to take advantage of all the summer and fall has to offer in the outdoors.